Hello and welcome to the JAKLIVE channel, and today
all the good girls you take out for dinner, but all the bad girls you take out for liquor. All the good girls, they don't pull the trigger, but all the bad girls, they pull it much quicker. It's never too late to get down and party, switching from good to bad, cause you're not feeling inside or inside your body. Let it come out with shots of Bacardi. Just let your body go. We'll take it nice and slow. Just let your mind be free and come in close. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they act like beginners. All the bad girls, they know that they're sinners. All the good girls are really good kissers. All the bad girls are really good strippers. Baby, don't slow it down, let's keep going. I think that you and I should lose clothing. I think that all the girls just need coaching. So let me show you how, let's get on it. Just let your body go. We'll take it nice and slow. Just let your mind be free and come in close. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. All the good girls, they get, but the bad girls, they get. All the good girls, they get, but the bad girls, they get.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
I could feel the butterflies multiply every time I meet your eyes. Amplify deep inside once I feel your skin on mine. Though I try, I can't hide all the ways I feel inside. You're everything I want in life.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
Got a body and she naughty, never want her off me. Hot like wasabi, hot like some coffee. We drink like a hobby, like to get sloppy. We ain't never stopping.
I just wanna drink with this girl all day. I don't wanna think, I just want to play. Keep me underneath the sheets while we sleep all day. I just wanna feed everything I crave.
I recall the first day that I met you. How could I forget you? No, I don't regret you. Hope I don't upset you. I miss laying in bed too. Your head up on my chest. You were never second best, boo.
Sipping on some liquor, we remember all the good times. Live a little quicker, thinking bigger, wish we could climb. Look up in the mirror, seeing clearer for our first time. Just a couple sinners, man, I wish I could reverse time.
Yeah, we fake it till we make it, or we break it off and hate it. Getting faded, getting naked, every time I feel impatient. And sometimes I can't escape it, I just wanna feel you shaping. Like my dreams, I can't sit back, I have to chase them.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
I'll take where not to spill you new to your pets for 500.
Petco.
Oh,
Petco.
Did I win?
yeah, why not?
Actually, that is something.
He will be missed,
Well, he's not dead.
He's not
Jesus
dead.
Christ.
Yeah,
He's
He
been
probably
alive.
can beat it.
but he's off the show.
He said he's going to continue to work while taking treatments.
Yeah.
Ah,
So for those that don't know,
so
Alex
hopefully he will be
Trebek
back.
was actually diagnosed with cancer over the week. We wanted to send our love out to
Stage
him.
4 pancreatic cancer.
I know.
Ouch.
That is a
That's bad.
sexy dance. Yeah, man. We were like going just a little bit ago, man. It was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a kind of a random show today. I mean, it's not going to be pretty normal. Alex suffered through Captain America.
No, he suffered through Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, that's it. Why did I say that, man? I am.
Because there's something fundamentally wrong with you.
Yes.
I don't know if I quite use the phrase suffered. There were good points.
There were. Well, I heard that. You know what? We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to slow down because we're
Yeah.
like all over the
We're
place.
already jumping topics. Roll the
Already,
intro.
we haven't even started yet. You ready?
Jumping topic, bad as fucking Alex Jones, damn it.
All right, everybody, headphone users, go like this. Hello, everybody. My name is Kyle the Irishman Morrow, and welcome to Nobody's Listening. That is really, really loud. I don't know if it pegged out for y'all, but it
I got
shouldn't
my
have.
earphones turned down a little bit.
And you are watching Nobody's Listening live.
JAKLIVE,
The one show for
your weekly dose of toxic white male masculinity.
So, I mean, this episode is going to... Why is it pegging
Where's
out?
this little pop here and here?
I know.
somewhere?
It keeps pegging out, man. All right,
Looks good on my end, and I ain't pegging out. Blame
Okay,
the
well,
computer guy.
it sounds it in here. But anyway, so we've got a kind of a mixture show for you today. Not a lot really was going on, so we're also going to be taking topics from you guys in chat. So if there's anything in particular you wanted to hit on, we definitely want to hit on. I might have to swallow some pride during this episode as well, so I'm not too proud about that.
So which is it, baby? Spits or swallows?
Yeah, it spits.
I got a rattle in my
Yeah, I do
earbud-
too.
earphones.
I don't know what's going on with the audio here.
I got a
Is
rattle-
it bugging you guys?
I got a little pop in my headphones.
Can y'all like is that really bad?
Turn this down a little bit on our end and let the jury decide.
Do a little loud talking for me where I can listen in on the.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, what were y'all doing to cause a pop?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but we're getting pops on our side. So anyway, don't forget that you can use our hashtag JAKLive
JAKLIVE.
on Twitter. I actually had a little bit of Twitter fame going on yesterday because of the quartering, so that was kind of weird.
He shared your post or retweeted your post.
I
that was
retweeted his post
when you shared his video.
yeah.
You shared his video and he retweeted your tweet about his video.
Yeah.
So it just saved him a step.
Basically.
Yeah.
And he got a quote in it.
Yeah. Yeah. And all I said was, this is so dumb. Because it is. It was actually a very dumb situation. I think we're really going to hit on the Captain Marvel thing since it's kind of the hot topic situation.
She's cute, but I
on.
wouldn't hit on her.
She has no butt.
She doesn't have a
She
butt, but
suffers
she's
from
cute.
your prime, Kyle. No acetol.
No acetol.
Several white men across, or thousands of white men across the country suffer from no acetol. There's an exercise that you can do to build up your glutes. I've been doing it because I know just how flat my ass is, and I'm starting to get a little shape in my ass.
Dude, before long, you'll have more of an ass than Captain Marvel.
I want some Tom Holland. I don't want Tom Holland.
What
I
you
mean,
need to
I don't want his ass, but I want that shape.
You need to get like that Lexi Pantera ass.
No.
I know my girlfriend's probably
Yes, your
laughing.
fat friend has noticed you. I do look down. When y'all see me
Yeah,
looking
we know.
down, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, we actually do see the chat. We see it live right now.
ADD.
There's just
You
a
gotta
little
love
bit
it.
of a delay, so you have to bear with us.
8 to 15 seconds. I timed
Yeah.
it.
Oh, let me change this scene card. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we need this up every week and then
Yeah,
change it, or just
I'd leave it up.
okay? I'll just take
I
it
mean,
off for now.
It's-
Everybody's seen it.
I know, but you never know. We have newcomers who may want to tweet at us or whatnot. I'm not even sure what first topic we're going to hit on first. So what do y'all want to hit on first? Do you want to go to the technological route? Do we want to hit on the movie right away, or do we want to extend
Let's
that?
go ahead and get the movie part over
Oh,
with.
now you don't want to stretch it out.
I
just a
kind of
little
want to
bit?
stretch that
No.
out because it's kind of a hot topic right now.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
fine. Stretch it out.
Is it like a tiger?
It's like a tiger.
All right, so I have to give props and I have to swallow my pride.
We know you swallow.
So
like them
Microsoft did a good job.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So the Halo Lens 2 came out, I want to say like last week or the week before, and I just now saw it, so I don't
Here's
know
a-
if anybody
Whoops,
saw
wrong
it.
one.
Can you give us a light? This is why I wanted it prepped.
There it is.
That's not it.
That's not it. It's asking me to log in. All right, let me find it. Carry on. Continue
Anyway.
talking about it.
So what they have done is they have taken not really a VR headset, but a form of goggles, and they have turned it for actual mixed reality. Now they tried to do this with the Halo Lens, the original, and it was bulky and it looked like yeah. It looked like total nonsense and crap. It looked like a VR set is what it was, with a little camera dot on the front. No, don't use it. That's an actual YouTuber's video. Don't do that because I've seen that video.
He might sue us.
Yes,
I'll
we-
have to give him my ripped up T-shirts in the settlement.
Yeah, that's the picture we want to use.
Okay.
Their official photo.
Yeah, the actual Microsoft photo that they've kind of got going around right now. So they have taken something that has been an idea that we've seen in movies, comic books, and films, and they've brought it to a form of reality. But here's the thing. It's not being sold out into the public, not per se. It is being released into the workforce, though, and this is something I have to give them props. So it's not like a Facebook, Twitter, selfie, another gadget that we've all seen a billion times
As
over.
long as it doesn't go the way of Google Glass.
Well, here's the thing, though. They've got something that's called like a guideline program, which I think you would really enjoy. So I know you have automotive experience, but I'm saying this for them. You spent years going to school for it. Try to imagine a new car coming out and you're just not well versed in it.
Able to blow it up on screen in front of you.
Well, actually, what it does is it pairs up with the car as a blueprint and breaks it apart and shows you each piece for whatever particular thing that's wrong with it. The car will let you know what's wrong with it. As a matter of fact, they use this as an example to showcase the product. And what they did is, I know nothing about airplanes, and neither did the people that were doing this test. They took average everyday people, brought them into a little bitty room that had like no special check marks or anything. It was just a box with a bunch of wires and gears in it. It was all messed up. And what they did was fix the plane. They put the headset on them and said, fix the plane. And what it did is it broke it down for them, which each piece had to do to make the plane work. this was by far one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen. But there's a lot more to it than you would think. You can actually communicate with other people, and more people can actually see it with you. If you have your tablet and you have the same app that follows through, you can hold up your tablet and see what I'm seeing in mixed reality.
All right, here I'm gonna bring up the picture of it real quick.
Yeah.
That's
So
basically-
that's what mixed reality looks like. It's a simple concept, not a lot to it, and you wouldn't think that would be a big deal, but I see it being used for way more than what they were planning for. This is a step in the direction of having those futuristic films you've seen a billion times over
Yeah.
and gone, that would be really
The screen's
cool.
not big enough.
That's actually
yeah,
a
that
thing.
Tony Stark shit.
Yeah.
Basically, actually, that is something they did. They actually grabbed a picture. They did what was like a search window. They put their fingers out like this, and they said jellyfish. And pictures of a jellyfish, including a 3D render of the jellyfish, popped up. And he grabs it
nice.
and he tosses it, and it lands on the board and just sits there and floats and maneuvers. And it was the
nice.
coolest thing I think I've seen in a while.
I'm waiting for it to get where you don't have to have goggles to do
Well,
that.
that's the thing. Now, I also found another product as well that got me really thinking, and it's called a product called North. And basically, it was the Google Glasses idea with the little ring and all that crap.
Right.
Imagine taking that kind of mixed reality kind of technology and throwing it in a regular pair of glasses.
Available soon at your local porn store.
that was actually a question of mine. I was like, I bet. porn
Actually,
is
someone
great.
said porn will be interesting on it. Thank
Very.
you for giving me the idea for a joke.
But I was trying to think, could you imagine in the retail world, like James, you own a vape shop, could you imagine knowing when your shipment's due in whenever you're talking to a customer and they ask for a particular thing you don't have in yet, but it's on its way and you know it's on its way?
We have that now. It's called tracking numbers. And they're
I know,
highly
but could you
unreliable.
imagine never having to take your glasses off or something like that and being able to see information ahead of time?
Instead of
He's-
pulling up on my
He's
phone,
lucky
pulling
enough
up
to
on
not
my
wear
glasses.
glasses, though. So,
Well, I know
Yeah.
that,
but
but
for guys like us, yeah.
well, I mean, they're working on contact. I mean, this is a step in a huge direction. And I have to give it to Microsoft. I mean, they actually did something that I see that could be done.
But how much tech is needed to run this thing at the moment?
Actually, that's the interesting part. Just the headset. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta have some other tech.
There's no wires that I saw of it.
I guarantee you, it's wireless. In
It may be wireless. It may connect to your computer. I don't know. They never really stated in the actual video that I watched the demonstration of it.
yeah.
But from what I've seen, it seems like the headset itself is actually a computer,
Okay.
a form of computer. Now, it's not
So-
going to run like basic apps. Okay, it's not going to run Facebook or take selfies and yada yada yada.
No selfies.
Basically, this is just for programming to be able to use into the workforce. So,
Okay.
like if you're an architect and you can't remember the blueprints, well, hold on, and you can pull up the blueprints and set it over there and be like, all right, this is what it's going to look like. Well, yeah. But, I mean, could you imagine not having to carry rolls of paper around for a tower and just be like, hey, what were we doing with this section? Oh, yeah, this.
They already can. They're called tablets.
Well, yeah. But this, you don't even have to carry a tablet. You just wear your headset and go, and it works.
I see the pros and the cons.
I do too. But that's what I'm saying. This is not the perfect product. Don't get me, twisted. I'm not saying that
Yeah.
this is the most amazing thing. I'm saying this is a step technologically in a really cool direction that
True.
I could see panning out and growing to open population. I mean, you could use it to find your way around. Could you imagine not having to pull out a GPS, plug it in, and make sure nobody steals it? Did you ever
It's
get
called
that?
a cell phone.
But I mean, it's a lot of things that I could see growing out and just being way more than
Yeah.
what they're expecting it to be.
I don't see any use for it and any other application except for like blueprints and
Well, right now,
basically-
but they're talking about more.
basically rendering. Go ahead and render it. See, get the
Okay, so
get the physics of it before you actually start making parts.
Are you kidding? The second porn gets on it, it will be a mainstream thing.
now I'm not even that. I could actually see it and work for us.
Don't.
I do.
I don't.
You imagine us being able to communicate face to face and not be in the same house, being able to share notes with one another and information. I know that, but what I'm saying,
I don't want to
cool.
have to
Be
wear
like,
shit
"Here,
on my
catch."
head.
yeah, basically it's like, hold on, check this Windows search and sending it straight to them instantly instead of hold on, it's sending.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, if it was like Ghost in the Shell type, the way they would do.
That's what I'm saying is it's step towards that
Yeah.
form of technology. It's not the perfect thing in the world. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this is going to revolutionize and change everything. I'm saying that if they continue on this path that they are trying to do, you have to give it to them. That's some pretty cool tech they are bringing out. I just wanted to throw that. Y'all state what y'all think about it. I mean,
I think it's kind of useless.
I don't.
I see possibilities.
I do too.
I mean, there's definitely some applications there, but
Could you imagine like 911? Being able to keep control of a map of where the cars are at all times and being like, okay, you need to take this left up here.
Yeah.
Instead of praying to God that the GPS is right.
well, I mean, if you're a cop, a city cop, you need to know your roads already. You don't need
Yeah.
a computer to tell you.
But that could be handy. I mean, that's
if
what I'm
you're
saying.
in a large, huge metro area, but even then, you're going to know the roads. I don't see very
Yeah.
many applications for it.
Blueprints for firefighters.
For what, buildings?
Yeah, instantly.
Actually, that would be kind of interesting.
Thank you.
Incorporated into their visors so they can actually see where the stairwells are.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, okay, best exit
Of course,
situation.
that means all blueprints for a city being uploaded to a computer and everything
And, you know,
being
some
adaptable.
some buildings are so old that you're not going
They're
to
not
get
right.
you're not going to get blueprints for it.
Yep.
But better to have an educated guess by somebody before the fire starts
If
than
anything,
going
I
in
see it
blindly.
more for the technical field.
That's the thing. They
That's
were
all I see it
actually
for.
they were wanting more along the lines of the industry field,
Or education.
education as well.
Those two, I could see it being a great thing. Outside of that, be more the hobbyist thing. You know,
I
crazy
agree.
guys like me that would buy it because I want to screw around with it and see what I can do with it. you
Same
know?
here. The thing of the matter is that it's $3,500 for a headset.
You know, be able to look at you like I'm talking to you. And the whole time I'm watching YouTube.
Yeah. See that's another thing is the North glasses, which was another thing I was looking at. They were one chick did a review and she was talking about people didn't have a clue that I was texting somebody else while I was communicating with them, or I
Yep.
sent a text message to my office while watching a movie at the movie theater. Nobody knew. Could you imagine that being a thing? I mean, in all seriousness, that's a pretty cool idea. That could
VR
grow.
without having to be totally enclosed.
Yes. Basically, you can see everything around you. If somebody approaches you, they're not going to scare the crap out of you. You know they're there. I mean,
But that's one of the greatest points to VR scare jumps is wait for someone to get to that scary point. Just be like, ah!
Sky's
See,
done
I've
that
done
to
the
me.
scary VRs and they don't bother me.
You know what? There was one roller coaster one that actually got me. I just made that. I would be very
What
careful.
is it?
I don't remember.
It's got to be better than that.
What are you vaping on? Just
That's
out of-
that year-old bottle of Browns that was in the Comanche.
Make sure the lid's on tight.
Make sure it's tight.
Make sure it's tight.
Tight like a tiger. I let go.
All right, so basically, let us know using the hashtag what you think. Do you think this could actually be a really cool piece of technology down the line? Do you think it's a great little startup, or do you think just by itself, the way it is, it could actually do a lot? Let us know. We would love to hear from you. By the way, let's hit on the question of the week. Last week's question. How did that turn out?
KFC got 50% of the votes,
Really?
with Chick-fil-A and Cane's Chicken splitting the other half and half.
Popeyes got no love.
Got no love.
Popeyes gets no
It's
love.
them damn biscuits, man. I'm telling you, them biscuits choke people.
No,
I
them
like them
biscuits,
biscuits,
is good.
I didn't say they weren't good. I just said they choke people. If you don't have something to drink,
It's
that's
kind of
why
like
you
Captain
chew.
Marvel. It's delicious, but at the same time, you're going to get choked up a little.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't.
Oh, the Stanley tribute was beautiful.
Hold on. Don't make me cry because I am wearing my Stan Lee shirt. I absolutely love this shirt. My mom got me this.
You want to go ahead and talk about the elephant?
We can talk about the elephant. You want to talk about the elephant?
African or
Domestic.
domestic? I mean, you talking about the wild African elephants?
No, we're actually talking about zoo elephants. This one is very zooed up.
Okay.
Ain't that the truth?
All right, so Alex suffered through, and I am saying it on purpose, suffered through Captain Marvel I don't even want to say its name. It bothers me this bad. But what did you think? Like, in all seriousness, through a non-biased lens,
It wasn't bad. If you ignore all the crap that the chick's been throwing out there, you ignore all the social justice warrior bullshit, and you get right down to how was it as a Marvel movie, it wasn't that bad. Now, you had mentioned something about,
go handle your business.
but you had mentioned something about the cat. People were saying was the most interesting thing.
Yeah.
The cat's not a cat.
Well, we knew that.
It is horrifying.
What is it?
They call it a. Son of a bitch, I hate code locks. Flurkin.
A
Flurkin.
a flukin?
Flurkin.
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 Flirt? What the flirt?
I actually did some homework on the cat because I found it that interesting. The first appearance of a Flarkin was actually with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Out of all
When
places.
they met Captain Marvel, because she's had one this whole time.
Okay.
Like the female Captain Marvel apparently had one in the comics.
What?
Is that a Flarkin shirt? Oh, Fat Man shirt. Yeah, that's a Fat Man shirt.
Yes, it is. Kevin Smith's Fat Man shirt.
But the first time in the movie, they're like, it's a Flarkin. And they freak out, and I'm like, it's a cat. And I love how even Fury is like, it's a cat. I don't know how many times he says, it's just a cat.
How was it like to actually see Samuel L. Jackson
With
play
both
Nick
eyes?
Fury with both eyes?
That was weird. Look, the last thing I said when me and the wife were going in the theater, I just want to see how he loses his dang eye.
I heard a lot of people were upset with how they found out about the Avengers and about how Nick Fury lost his eye.
Okay, the whole name thing for the Avengers actually is pegged out in this movie.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm trying not to spoil too much, but at the same time, it's hard to talk about this movie without spoiling stuff.
Okay, well, try to keep
So
it
for
limited.
anybody that doesn't want to know how he lost his eye,
Well, don't tell us.
cover
Don't-
your ears.
Don't say it.
It's
Don't say
worth it.
No, don't say it because
Okay, I can say it in a way it remains interesting. The Flarkin did it.
see that now that just brings up more questions.
Yes.
So
Don't you love how I can spoil stuff and still make you go, what? Now keep in mind, the Flarkin looks like a yellow tabby house cat.
right.
It acts like a
I
normal,
knew it. The
yellow
cat scratched
tabby.
out his eye.
Not quite. It's a lot more complex.
Yeah,
than
you
that.
kind of missed the conversation. It's not a cat. It's a flarkin.
It's a Flarkin.
So what the flock? We
Look,
don't know what's going on.
I went back and I actually found the comic where they introduced the Flarkin for the first time.
Did you read it?
Yes. Rocket flips the hell out. He's like, it's a Flarkin! It's a mother Flarkin type reaction. Yeah, Rocket's normally pretty level-headed, unless it's something really dangerous. And
Yeah.
for him to react the way he did in the comic gave me a better idea of why they flipped out in the movie about the Flarkin. Because
That's
it looks
good.
like a cat. It acts like a cat. It has the intelligence of something beyond us. They're
Okay.
actually smarter.
Okay.
So it's like a house cat on steroids.
Have you seen the state of the world? It doesn't take
Until
much to be
it
smarter.
opens its mouth. When it opens
Yeah, we've seen Brianna Wu.
when it opens its mouth, it has these tendril things that come out. It's almost like a Pandora's box.
Can you type in Flarkin? Flarkin actually showed up as a
Flarkin
town.
is a place.
How'd you spell it?
FL. Yeah,
Okay.
he's-
FLER
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the picture.
KEN.
Yeah, that's the one that he was.
Yeah.
That's the one that we're looking at right now. So
Yeah.
Can I show
he's-
them that picture?
please.
That's the one from the Guardian of the Galaxy. We're about to show it here in a second, folks.
if he would just quit clicking on links.
Well, I'm trying not to.
What is that?
I'm trying not to get the ad to play. Y'all go ahead and talk about the Flarkin.
Anyway.
Talk about the Flarkin.
So the thing opens its mouth and it's almost like a TARDIS.
It's
Bigger
never-
on the inside.
Little cat opens its mouth and all of a sudden you have room full of big, scary tendril things.
I mean,
I mean, it's
Oh, God. Let me resize that.
yeah, please do because we don't want that. Like, there you go.
There we
Yeah, we'll put it right there.
yeah. There we go.
There you go.
That's the Flarkin.
That's the Flarkin.
Yeah,
That is, I
that's
found that
the-
on Google. It belongs to Marvel. I didn't do anything.
Blow it up just a little bit more because on a small screen, it's gonna just blow it up for a second where they can really see it.
That's what it looks like. So it comes out of the cat's mouth.
Yeah,
Really?
that's
so,
what happens when.
So
a
it's kind
Flarkin
of like
opens its mouth.
Alien mixed with Predator.
mixed with tentacle porn. for the first time you see this is closer to the end of the movie, and all of a sudden they're surrounded and they're like, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" And all of a sudden you see the cat. And
don't ruin it. I want to go see it.
Yeah.
Look, the best part in the world about it was when you see that classic routine of there's the open doorway, you're looking in, and you see the guy drag back across.
I'm sorry.
I went from the biggest jump. That was the biggest jump I had in the movie. Like, what the?
Well, okay, hold on.
And they also kind of complete the timeline of the Tesseract finally.
Yeah, see that's another thing. Do they actually explain a lot of this? Yeah. I know they explained the Avengers thing, which I don't want to ruin for people, so we'll leave that.
So it ties up a lot of loose ends.
It does.
It's supposed to, and that's what they wrote it out for. Now, there are rumors going around that if this movie flops in theaters, that they have 2 shootings for, now this is a rumor, for Endgame. Do you think that they're going to have the one with Captain Marvel or the one with Captain America and Black Widow? From that point of view.
See, they actually did have her little post-credit scene.
Mm-hmm.
And they're sitting up there at the compound.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin the ending. Widow. Don't ruin it.
It's a gap thing. So if someone doesn't see the movie, they can still get an idea. It's, you know how post-credit scenes are. You can tell a post-credit scene without ruining the movie.
Okay.
They're all sitting up there around the pager, and they're like, it quit doing what it was doing. It quit sending the signal. All of them are gathering around it, and Steve gets up here. We'll find a way to make it send again, so we can figure out who he was trying to get a hold of.
See, I identify with Steve Rogers because I'm like, everybody's like, "What are we doing?" I'm like, "Do something else."
And trying
to get everybody organized.
All of a sudden, they turn around, and there she is, and just simply ask, "Where's Fury?" Like
so you just ruined the whole end credit.
Good job.
Thank you.
No, that's not the final end credit. The final end credit.
No. I'm not going to ruin the end credit. That's enough. That's enough. But just from
Captain Marvel.
Just from a non-binary, a
non-binary YouTuber.
Yeah, from a non-biased opinion. Which Endgame do you think we're going to get? Because, I mean, this is the rumor right now, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about that's being rumored anyway.
I have no clue at this point.
Like, at this point, that some of the original Avengers are furious with Brie Larson. To the point, they're like, you need to recast her, or you need to drop and kill off the character right away. They don't want her in Endgame. They're getting to that point. They don't want her.
You read that article?
Yeah, I read a mixture of articles, and I watched a mixture of videos of other people who had read the article and their take on the idea of it.
She did okay in the role. The movie itself did good. To me, it built on her as much as it did Nick Fury.
Okay.
But
at the same time, it's all the crap she's doing outside of the acting part.
And that's what's killing it. And you know, it's like Olsen, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
She's actually really irritated at the fact that she is taking the helm when Scarlet Witch has been here as one of the most powerful Avengers since like 2015, 2014.
Yeah, she's always been insanely powerful.
Yeah. And without really explaining any more of her story, just all in the Avengers stuff, that's about all we got. Well, the Captain America thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's about all we got out of that character. And then Brie Larson's character, Captain Marvel, comes in
and whole treatment of her whole
of royalty. I mean, they're like prepping her nails and feeding this woman grapes, and she's acting like a total, excuse my language, but bitch on Twitter. And
I was going to say spoiled brat.
Well, yeah, we could go with that line too. That's nicer.
Elizabeth Olsen.
But here's the thing.
The only hot Olsen.
The other one kind of looks like she's bad on drugs. But you know,
well, there's the twins. Elizabeth Olsen is a singular child.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. She was that. I keep forgetting about the third sister. For some reason, I'm thinking it doesn't matter. Anyway, but my mind's everywhere right now. But I mean, we got Brianna Wu who tried to get involved in all this politically.
Yeah, they're wanting legislation
to get involved
with trolls saying mean things on the internet.
Look, that is like one step away from China. Okay,
that is one step away from an actual comic book art that made people think V for Vendetta, the mass censorship.
Thank you. You said that on Twitter last night, I believe.
Yeah, I said it on Twitter.
You notice something I kept saying. It was a good movie. Not a great movie, not an excellent movie.
That's
a
something
good
that a
movie.
lot of other YouTubers were
Well,
talking
all-
about.
all-
That
In
it
all
would
all
be
of
a-
honesty, as far as strong women as heroes, Wonder Woman stomps her ass in the box
Thank
office.
you. Where was the bias when Wonder Woman came out? Everybody wanted to see Wonder Woman. I
Everybody-
wanted
I
to see
liked it.
Wonder Woman. The only naysay that I said about Wonder Woman is I thought she needed to be thicker.
And that whole crap
That's
she
it.
made about didn't want any white males seeing the movie.
Yeah.
Didn't want
Two-thirds-
any white male
hey.
movie critics.
2/3 of the audience in the theater with us was
That's
white males.
that's what I'm saying is that
Just
why
like-
would you piss on your demographic like that?
Well, here's another thing. All these people that are now saying, well, we're boycotting it. We're not going to go see it because she don't want us there. You're doing what she wants.
I'm going to go see it. I ain't listening to no woman.
If I had the money, I'd rent out the whole theater for nothing but middle-aged white guys. Just because that's who she doesn't want. That's how you boycott something like that. When
Well,
they don't
like
want you
I
to
said
see
on
it, go
Twitter,
see it anyway.
I just don't. I guess in a way, I don't want her to get my money. Now, I had a tweet I actually posted out. Marvel said this is your last chance to get your Captain Marvel tickets, and I was just out of curiosity. I went into the comments, and one of the best ones, I think it was like the third or fourth comment in there, and it says, "I can't go see the movie. I'm too white and too male." I mean, this is how bad she's irritated people that people
Yep.
won't even give the movie a chance.
I mean, what is this going to do for her other movies? Because you know she's in the kaiju verse with the King Kong movies.
Well, that's the thing, though, is she has signed up for 7 more films as Captain Marvel.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so 7 more films of this crap.
She needs to slow her roll and not be such a turgid bitch.
The only person who is actually standing up for Brie Larson right now is leftists and Feige. That's it.
Paul
That-
Feige?
yeah, Paul Feige is the
Or Kevin
only
Feige.
one. I don't remember his name. He's not important. But
Kind
no,
of is.
nobody really gives a shit his name is. I'm kind of irritated with the fact that he would actually stand up behind her on this.
That's a good point. And I think
But
I'm
he's a
interpret-
middle-aged white male.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think I'm
But
interpreting
he can't go see the movie.
Sherry Rooms. I think I know what she's saying.
Mm.
People are mad because Wonder Woman is actually a woman.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Captain Marvel is kind of a
Well, I
tomboy
mean,
looking.
We always knew
Wannabe.
that.
That sound about
I
right?
can't
I mean,
think of
kinda,
the
yeah.
actress's name that played Wonder Woman in the film, but
Gal Gadot.
that's it. Wasn't she libertarian as well? But she
Oh,
kept.
I don't know, but she keeps her shit
She
to
keeps,
herself.
yeah, she keeps it to her freaking self, and it's like, hey, go see my movie. It's
Don't
gonna
say
be
things
amazing.
Goes
piss
back to
people-
what I said about Dolly Parton.
Mm-hmm.
She
A lot of
said
people-
years ago, I am not stating my political shit because that's when everyone will find a way to attack.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like the Marvel post that I was telling you about, where you should go read the comments. By the way, if you have me on Twitter, go check it out. It's really funny. But a lot of the comments were saying, "I'm gonna go see Elitist."
yeah.
I'm gonna go
Actually,
see
there is a
Elitist."
drive right now for go see it, blow it up,
Yeah.
make it the better profiting movie, just to show that
And I
a
agree.
lead female can do better.
There's a downside to that though,
Why?
because if they make elitists that blow it up and get it all this
It's
attention,
actually Alita. I kept saying
okay,
Elitist. I'm
whatever.
sorry.
They blow it up and get it all this attention. Marvel loses money, and then Endgame is going to suck, and everything else.
No.
Oh,
it's not-
Endgame comes out next month, so
Yeah.
it's done.
It's done.
They're still doing some fine tuning to it.
No, they're just setting up the marketing. Is all they're doing.
Really,
now.
the one smart thing they did with the marketing is for you to really get all the details in game. You're gonna have to see this one.
So I heard.
That was brilliant.
Well, I mean,
The
they've done it
problem
with
is
every
the
Marvel film,
cast.
though.
Yeah, but normally you had enough time.
By the way,
you
who
could-
said that comment? Was that Sherry?
Yeah, but Wonder Woman was a female, not male, so people are
Hey,
just pissed
Tootie.
off.
What's up, hon? Shout out to Tootie and the rest of my crew from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
cool.
That's who that's from. It's
I
awesome.
gotta borrow that from my brother.
It's a pretty good game. It's fun.
But
But-
you know me, I'm not big on online, so
I know, but it is fun. But no, the thing is, even if they do make Alita the best movie out of the 2 female lead films that are in theaters at this moment, it's not going to hurt Marvel. They've got Disney as a
No,
backer
worse.
right now.
worse. It opens the door for more anime live action.
Oh God.
I'm okay with that. If they
Not.
do it right, I'm okay with it.
With all the half-assed ones they've done, I'm not. No.
Dragon Ball.
Name that not be named. Hush. God. Aragon.
Avatar.
Avatar. But I mean,
No, Last Airbender. They couldn't call it Avatar
oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
because they had
I
blue,
forget because it sucked.
blue rat monkey people Avatar.
But see, I was also lucky enough that the wife went with me to see it, and even she was like, "That's not the best one they've done, but it was okay." And even she did like the fact that they built on Fury.
Yeah.
Like to me and her both, that was like the whole thing in the movie is forget Captain Marvel. They're building Fury.
I'll give him that.
They're rounding out his character.
And I do want to know more about
even though he
Captain
already,
Fury. Or
pulled
Captain Fury.
even though he,
Nick Fury.
even though Fury already kind of went the way of, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Shut
You knew that was going to get in here somehow.
God, it doesn't sneak in one episode. I swear, I'm not going to know what to do. But I mean, okay, so let's jump. Still on the same topic, but let's talk about the Brianna Wu thing. What do you think about this? I mean, her actually wanting government. Do
Stupid.
not do it. Do
It's
not
stupid.
do it.
Hey, you
All
and
right.
me are talking. It's stupid.
I mean, well, yeah, it's stupid. Obviously, we all agree on that.
Did we
but
forget the whole movie of V for Vendetta?
that's the thing, though. Like, that is a very real plausibility if they keep going the way that they're going. They're wanting the government to be involved in our entertainment industry.
Problem is, government's already too involved.
I know. Well, we've got the rating
There you
system,
go,
which is
Kyle.
fine.
And that's backwards.
Very.
Very backwards.
Oh well.
There we go. No. Legislation to keep people from saying mean things about movies is stupid.
Which they're trying to say it's just trolling. No.
It's
Troll-
not trolling.
Who
Trolling is when
cares?
you target it out intentionally for no good reason. These are critics actually making commentary.
Yes.
They don't need to try and stop trolls either, because you get their toe in the water. Next thing you know, you're knee deep in it. You're head
Amen.
deep. You're drowning.
Preach
in
it, brother. Preach it.
Rule number 1, do not approach or aggravate a troll.
Ever.
That is their fuel. I should
For
know,
real.
I've been one.
Well, I mean, what she's basically saying is,
Kyle kind of looks like one.
on certain days, yes.
Yeah.
But no,
And James has about 6 of them running around his house most of the time.
they live under his stairs. That's if you saw that video where I was under stairs, I was actually bugging them. They were sitting outside waiting for their room to be open. That sounds terrible. They have their own bedrooms. I just want to state that clearly.
What's her name?
Yes, actually, that is a very good point. A lot of the problem with the movie, like
Brianna Wu. Is that what you were
like
talking
they said right here, is a lot of people are criticizing the movie before they see it
about?
Yep.
Well,
Is this her?
because they're essentially
I think
wrecking.
that's her.
They're wrecking the whole idea of the movie before they see it for the movie.
Yeah, that's her. Red glasses.
Yep, that's Brianna Wu.
I mean, y'all know me. I'm good at separating out the individual from the character.
The art from the artist.
Yeah,
Okay.
like with me. Love Star Trek.
Okay.
One of my favorite series. And I think I've said this in another episode. I love Guinan from TNG. She was excellent. But at the same time, I'm not a big fan of Whoopi Goldberg personally. Like
Yeah.
her as a person, no, absolutely not. Let her jump off a cliff. But let her film some more scenes as Guinan first. Then we're good.
Well, I mean, it would be one thing if she would leave the politics. Excuse me. If she would leave the politics out of every time they go to advertise a new film. This
Yep.
wouldn't be a problem. And you wouldn't have the troll situation. If you want girl power in a film, I'm all for it.
Go watch Spice Girls.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I have no personal problem with it. That's fine.
You know what the problem
We've got
is?
the masculine men films. Why can't we have, a masculine female film? That's fine.
What? Masculine.
The masculine man, the man's man,
The masculine female?
the masculine. Well, I mean, I guess you could say that.
No, that's what you said.
I know that's what I'm
You're
saying. is
tripping
that
over your words.
I am. Do you have a problem with that? All right then. And no, I mean, if you want to have that girly girl movie, or if you want to have the badass female,
Masculine
character-
means man. So you want a man woman?
well, there is one, and her name is. But no, I mean, I'm totally cool with it. I have no problem with it. I'm totally down for it. Go for it.
Mm.
What I have an issue with is when you make it about politics, male or female, to advertise your film. I'm sorry, but stop doing it. I don't care if you're left. I don't care if you're
wonder
right.
something.
Do not use politics.
I wonder if they weren't foreshadowing something though in the first 2 scenes of the movie.
What do you mean?
When she first hits Earth, she crashes into the roof of a Blockbuster, no longer in business, and then she gets the parts to repair her communicator at Radio Shack. You think that might be a sign?
Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, do you have the picture of Brianna Wu?
Yeah, I just had it up.
Yeah. I'm
There it
sorry.
is.
But she's actually running for Congress, I believe. This is her second run because her first run didn't go over so well. Somebody actually
Third and
sent,
fourth probably won't either.
I'm sorry, but this is that close to being like Chinese laws. Trying to censor people. They're
Yeah.
pushing for Twitter to start censoring people. They're pushing for Facebook. Yeah, that's what the interview was actually about.
Yeah.
Well, it was leading. It starts out talking about Captain Marvel, and then leads on to talking about the tech biz and getting rid of trolls.
Well, there was a time when someone would say some stupid shit like that. They wouldn't get anywhere. But we're living in a weird time.
Like an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
See, the
And
thing
where-
is, though,
where
they
people-
keep trying to call them trolls.
The
They're
crackpots can
not
gain
telling
traction now.
her to go jump off a bridge and hang herself. They're just stating that to them, her political views conflicted with
Well,
the
it kind of
movie.
pisses me off when I don't need some 40-year-old white male to tell me what didn't work for him in
you know
a
what,
wrinkle
though?
in time. It wasn't made
You know
for
what,
him.
though? You know what, though? One thing she keeps forgetting. It was an old white guy who wrote the story for the character she's playing.
Exactly.
We miss you, Stanley.
Oh, dude.
And
that
I
whole
hate
thing.
that this is his last cameo.
By
too.
the way, for anybody that goes and sees it, before the movie even gets going, the classic Marvel Studios introduction thing doesn't have the superheroes. It's all Stan Lee shots.
oh man,
Oh, cool.
Brace yourself, because if you're like me, I almost teared up. I was sitting up there like,
that's why I wore this shirt. My girlfriend.
Hey,
was-
Ronda
Oh.
Rousey is hot.
the
I don't care
Stan
what
Lee
you say.
cameo.
Wait, what?
The Stan Lee cameo in this one, dude.
Let me get back
But
to
this
that.
was
is his
beautiful.
last film, and this is what we're having to deal with.
The comment in the chat room.
Yeah.
He's holding a script from Allrats.
Who is?
Stan Lee.
How is he holding? Oh,
He
really?
in the cameo.
Yo, that is awesome.
Look, it was one of those. It was a quick cameo, and I was like, "Wait a minute!" And I looked at Heather in the middle of the movie. I'm like, "Did it say Mallrats?" She's like, "I think it did."
Oh my god, dude, that would be awesome.
Because it was his cameo was in the time of when the Mallrats movie was being made.
Well,
Yep.
that was one of his first real cameos too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Wasn't even a Marvel film.
I know,
Oh man, that is insane.
but just seeing that because I think that was actually his first real cameo, wasn't it?
I think so.
That I can remember, yes.
Yeah, where he actually was himself, but out of play. Well, there he was.
My
actually him.
favorite was when he pretended to be Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
And in Iron Man, he goes, "What's up, Hef?" Pats him on the back, and he turns around with the pipe, whole 9 yards. I loved it.
Mm. I don't know him as the DJ in Deadpool.
That was good too. That was Fox. Fox got bought out by Disney.
So the deal's done.
The deal supposedly is done, from what I can gather from the information, and they're already talking about that X-Men will continue. There's not going to be any stop. They're going to continue, and Deadpool is still going to continue as well. But there is rumors, yeah. So it may happen, it may not. But that Deadpool and X-Men may start to slowly.
He gets way into.
Yeah, which also means a cameo or the ability to add Wolverine.
It's not gonna be Hugh Jackman.
Oh, it's got to be.
No, it's not gonna be Hugh Jackman.
It's got to be, though. I'm sorry, but I
Honestly,
want to see
at
this.
this point in time. Maybe do another movie, get Hugh in it just a little bit, and then get a replacement. have him de-age, have it do something to him
Well,
to change him
what they
physically.
could do is they could do because it wouldn't be the first time, but they could do a alternate timeline, or a past version of him.
Well, the whole X-Men universe has tried to fix itself with the whole timeline change with Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
So
Maybe they could do it right.
this could be like, not Crisis on Infinite Earths, but Marvel's version of it,
Yeah.
where the different Earths were crashing together.
Still not sure how I feel about Dark Phoenix.
I don't know, man. The trailer looked good.
Yeah, but what they do to Mystique?
I liked it.
It's like they keep dumbing her down.
Well, she was kind of just a criminal, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like movies 1, 2, and 3 looked awesome.
Yeah.
Then they get to
Because
Days of
that was
Future
Rebecca
Past.
Romaine.
Yeah, but then they tone it down a little. Now she's not even like the shiny blue scales thing. It's like a flat paint blue with little markings on the forehead. It's like,
Well, I mean, these actors are getting older. Rebecca Romaine is not 32 anymore. You know, it's going to be, you know, and she still looks fine for her age. I'm just saying that the demographic they're going for, you can't have a 50-something-year-old woman playing this shape-shifting character that can de-age herself.
true.
And look very sexy, because we've seen the jokes off of Family Guy.
Oh,
yeah. All the others. I don't know. I mean, the Dark Phoenix looks really interesting. How's chat?
That's quiet.
Oh, no.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's fine. No, but let's go ahead and talk about the last thing that I've got on my agenda anyway, and then if you have anything, or if anybody in the chat has anything they want to talk about, let's go ahead and hit the picture. I already sent you the... So, another movie has made a continuance announcement. We've already talked about this film once, and...
Which one?
I don't want to ruin it yet. But Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, yeah.
Finally has been announced what he is going to look like, and it is horrifying. I even tweeted at the actual website of Sonic the Hedgehog and was like, please tell me you guys are not serious about this. It is odd.
Yeah, it's very weird looking.
Granted,
I mean,
now they tried to stay with the cartoon aspect. Kudos to them for trying.
Looks like they took Woody the Woodpecker, removed the beak, and added the.
I was thinking that too when I first saw it.
So
and here it is. That's what Sonic the Hedgehog is going to look like in the upcoming live action movie. I need to adjust the camera over a little bit.
Just a hair.
I might have kicked it earlier. I tried to line it back up.
But this is what their idea of Sonic the Hedgehog is going to be.
It does not look right.
It doesn't look right. It looks weird. And there was a lot of people.
It looks like you see the thumbnails for the creepypastas about Mickey Mouse. This looks like a Sonic the Hedgehog creepypasta.
All it needs is red eyes.
And I bet you there is a creepypasta writer that is going to write a Sonic the Hedgehog game creepypasta, and they're going to do some little tweaking to that picture.
Yeah,
probably.
That picture blew me.
I don't doubt it. I mean, there it is. This is horrifying.
It looks very weird.
It's virtual reality. No.
Here, bounce it again. Bounce it again.
But
okay.
This is just beyond creepy for me. They are taking a love from a lot of people's childhoods and they've turned it into, I guess what they were trying to do is make it more fun and lovable. No. They should have just left the damn thing alone. I'm sorry. I can't get behind this look. It looks absolutely terrifying.
They're trying to breathe life into a pretty much dead series.
Well, they kept killing it with the games.
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, what was it? Sonic the Hedgehog and the Black Knight or the White Knight. I can't remember what it was. Probably one of the worst games ever. Then they tried to give him like a female love interest, a human female love interest in one game.
He's got Amy. He doesn't need no one else.
What is going on? Like, what is the point of all this? It's not selling the games. It's not bringing a new generation to the interest and the love that we had for Sonic.
It's like the last death rattle.
It's like they're hanging on for dear life.
Yeah,
I need to go home and play Sonic 1, 2, and 3 just to get the look of that out of my head.
I'm sorry, but we thought when Sega Genesis came out, you know, that Sonic would be probably one of the coolest characters ever, and it was for a long time. I mean,
yeah.
it rivaled Mario.
But Kyle, Sega did what Nintendo didn't.
Please explain.
Dude, that was actually one of Sega's original commercials. Sega does what Nintendo don't. That was actually one of the commercials back then.
I mean, they went from that.
hang on, I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
See, why couldn't they have gone with something more like that?
that's what I'm saying is like they could have had one of the coolest characters ever and brought him to a, you know,
And it's not like they didn't already have a 3D model of
I
it.
know.
in the
They could have 3D'd
games.
that, cleaned it up, and it wouldn't have been nearly
Dude, there's
as creepy.
already 3D models
yeah,
for
there
Sonic
there
for the
are
3D, games.
models.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could have been the most loving character, and everybody would have been excited to go to theaters to see it. And instead, you've turned it into a furry.
I
That's
wouldn't even call it a furry.
a loose term, I guess. No offense to furries, but I mean, that's
Offend
kind
them.
that's kind of what it makes me think
I'm
of. Is
pretty
like
sure
it's
I've
a
seen-
Sonic furry costume.
I'm pretty sure I've seen grown men in Sonic costumes that didn't look as scary as that. Just saying.
They didn't have to do CGI. They could have just gone all old school Godzilla on the thing,
Yeah,
and it'd
why
been
not?
fine. I mean,
Find a midget, paint him blue, throw him in a suit. There you go. You got Sonic. And tell him to run.
really, really fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast. I mean, this is horrifying stuff.
Yeah, this ain't the Disney thing.
It makes me want to slam my head into a brick wall.
One behind you.
Yeah, but it's already got pretty colors on it.
Little red won't hurt.
Little red won't hurt, I guess. But I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, do you think that this is?
The movie's probably going to be pretty good. I
It
don't
sounds
like
so
the way
generic.
Sonic looks.
It sounds so.
It's probably just a generic little cookie cutter story. It's basically going to be, all right, we watched the Woody Woodpecker movie. That was a good movie. It was just a little cookie cutter story.
Yeah.
I
but it
haven't
was
seen
still-
the Woody Woodpecker.
You haven't
yet.
seen it?
It's not
No.
bad.
It's not bad. It's on Netflix.
Hmm.
It's pretty good.
I heard it. Was
But you
good.
know what? The CG Woody Woodpecker, hang on.
It
looks,
worked.
It looks
worked
great.
For Woody
hang
Woodpecker,
on.
though.
Hang on.
Anyway, continue what you were talking about though. While you're doing this,
What was I talking about?
Woody Woodpecker.
It was Woody Woodpecker. The CG Woody Woodpecker looked really good.
It actually did.
And it
where's
looks
he at?
it looks just
Where's he at?
like
There he is. There's
yeah,
a picture of him.
it looks like Woody Woodpecker
let me-
from our childhood.
Let me
Yeah.
import the picture over
There you go.
and show everybody that doesn't.
But I
hasn't
mean,
already
if
seen it.
they could have done that sort of level of love to Sonic, I think
There he
this
is.
film
CG Woody Woodpecker looks great.
it looks like Woody
Doesn't look
Woodpecker.
creepy.
It doesn't look weird.
Yeah, a little creepy, but
They could. I mean,
a tasteful amount.
The eyes are a little much, I guess. But
well, in that
that's
scene, he's emoting.
okay.
Yeah.
Sound emojis.
Ooh. Oh.
For those that don't know what sound emojis are, it's what we make fun of on anime. You ever hear those weird We call them sound emojis because that's all it is. It's just supposed to show excitement or confusion or whatever with
Yeah.
just sounds. But
Actually, that's a good point. We have not came up with a question of the day.
What is the question of the day?
okay, let's go with
'Cause I'm
Captain
pretty
Marvel.
sure nobody
seems-
thought about this.
No, hell no. We never do. We put it
We
up on
wing
the
it.
fly. We always put it up on the fly. Let's talk about the Captain Marvel situation. I mean, or do you have something better?
I had something and then I lost it, and I haven't been able to re-find it.
Will the cat be the most interesting part of the film?
We already know it is. That's not
Yeah,
even
that's not even a
everybody's
good
saying
question.
cats.
Okay,
The most interesting
Okay.
thing.
Do you think that Endgame is going to use the one with Captain Marvel, or the one with, because supposedly rumored that they have 2 copies in case this movie flops?
Really?
That's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, they actually have 2 cuts of the film in case this movie flops, supposedly.
I'd want to know for sure before doing a poll for that.
I mean, this is the best time to do the poll.
If we knew all our watchers had watched the movie, I'd be like, do you think they gave Stanley a proper tribute?
Sounds like you did. He did. They did.
Oh, it was beautiful.
I mean, Oh my God.
Would you rather see the live action Sonic the Hedgehog, or would you rather see a sequel to Woody Woodpecker?
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll be our Twitter question for this week. The question of the week:
Yeah.
would you rather see the new Sonic film getting ready to come out with that horrifying face, or would you rather see a sequel to Woody Woodpecker? We'll leave it up to you guys and discuss it later. I'm actually really surprised that KFC won.
You and me both. It's like, what? Against Raising Cane's and Chick-fil-A? You know what, though? A lot of our viewers, though,
Yeah.
from like Philadelphia area, they don't know those great two experiences.
Quit picking on Philly.
Dude, I came from Philly. The only reason I know those two experiences, I left Philly.
And I'm gonna set us up
What's this?
I'm going to set us up a different, a better way of doing the polls where we can share it on all of our things instead of linking it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And I'll do that, and y'all follow us. And I'm just using this little cheap little system I've used 20 years ago.
We're just gonna revamp them.
I'm just going to revamp BraveNet. Is
By
what
the
I'm gonna
way, if
use.
you have any like information about future episodes, we would actually love to hear from you guys. You can actually tweet us at our individual Twitters. You can go to JAK's Twitter and send it up there as well as you can use the JAK Live. We would actually love to hear from you guys.
That's our individual Twitters
Yep.
there.
So I mean, that's pretty much all I've got for this episode.
Oh, Alex Trebek. I don't think we actually talked about him.
Well, I mean, there's not much to say. You know, honestly, I have to give Alex Trebek his due.
Things that make me sad for 5,000, Alex.
For real. But you had to admit, he had a sense of humor about the situation.
Yeah.
In a way, he was kind of lovable about it.
He's been a staple of television since I was a baby.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Back when our parents were babies. What you talking about?
I mean, yeah, he was in television for a long time, but he's been doing Jeopardy since I was a baby.
Yeah.
That's how I know him, is from Jeopardy.
I mean,
it's just kind of sad, and we pray for him.
You're doing better than me. My parents used to joke that that's where they got my name from. It's not, but that was the running joke forever and a day.
I mean,
we'll pray for him, wish him the best of luck. I really, truly hope he does pull through this, because I don't want to hear about Alex Trebek dead.
Just another great one down the drain.
Just because of cancer.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear of Alex Trebek dies peacefully in his sleep while listening to
I wish there
jams
was a
or
way we could
something.
do like a GoFundMe for Alex Trebek or something.
Oh, he's
like
got plenty
He's
of
got
money.
money.
He's
I know he's
got
got-
plenty of money.
Well, I mean,
Jeopardy.
like, put it
He's got that
towards
Jeopardy money.
He got that Jeopardy money, and he didn't have to win it because he already won when he became the host.
But but think about the other long term.
The one you were talking to, Kyle, said my mama is 75 years old and had the hots for him.
I think a lot of women did at that time period. I
can remember back when he had his hair permed and had that mustache.
Yeah, actually, my grandmother used to watch a lot of that show.
Uh-oh.
And The Wheel of Fortune.
Uh-oh.
And The Price is Right.
Uh-oh.
Look, those old dudes knew how to rope in their target demographic.
You had, but you know, Alex Trebek,
Old women and housewives.
I loved the zingers he did.
Yeah.
When they were like so wrong, it's not even funny. He would pick on them in a way.
Yeah.
I loved that. It was a very calm and subtle way of picking on the people. It wasn't just like a straight out call out like Steve Harvey does or something like that. It was very nonchalant about it. Very calming.
Yeah.
But you had to admit it was funny because you knew what he was talking about. It was almost like he was going, "Really? That's your answer?" I mean,
What
props
have you
to
been
him.
smoking prior to the show?
For real, like who let you on air?
How did you get past our panel?
Security. I mean, I hate that he's having to deal with this,
Yeah.
but God love him. He kept. I honestly wish he would have ended it with "Don't forget to spade and neuter." your pets."
That wasn't Alex
That was
Trebek.
that was
Was it?
Price is Right.
What was his name?
I thought it was the same guy, but
No.
he did a different show.
No.
What was his name?
Bob Barker.
Bob
Yeah.
Barker. Oh my God.
Bob Barker was the
price is
spayer
wrong,
neuter your
Bob.
pets. The price is wrong, Bob. You want some of this, Bob? No, I want the whole damn thing. Happy Gilmore.
Another great talk show host that, or well, no, game show host that actually had a great sense of humor.
Mhm.
On camera, you had to give it to him. No, I just Alex Trebek to me, I didn't see a lot of him, but I knew him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
When I did see, he was the show that you watched while you were sick with a cold at home. That's what that was, because there was no, it was that or Judge Judy.
Yeah, and you know how TV after the day after Thanksgiving was always just like specials and stuff. They didn't go with it because like local networks and stuff, people were taking the day off too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you would get like reruns of different shows, and they would just like 2 or 3 episodes of whatever game show,
like Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, and a couple other things.
Yeah,
special Christmas edition. You know.
Speaking of which, Vanna White, they're still doing that, right? Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
I have no idea.
What does she look like now? Because I haven't watched the Wheel of Fortune in for freaking ever.
That's definitely not her.
That is her.
That is her?
Yeah.
Well,
What?
Hello.
Hang on. I'm not going to post this up.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, that's Vanna White back in the day.
Holy crap.
Stuff that we can't show you on here.
Yeah.
Enlarge and enhance.
Enhance.
But yeah, she did some spreads back in the day.
Back in the day?
Back in the day.
Was it for your the one and only Hugh Hefner, or?
Yeah, Playboy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she did some Playboy stuff back in the day. Okay, Vanna White now.
Yeah, let's something we can show the audience just out of curiosity.
How is she aged? Aged very well.
Wow, she's still very pretty.
Hang on, yeah, she is. Where's it? See, I've got the camera the freaking monitor too far away.
We've got to get like.
I need glasses, I think.
Yeah, it's okay.
We know you do.
Old age.
You're getting blind like us.
Yeah, you're catching up to us, man. And the sad part is you're the oldest one. But no, I mean,
Vanna White then and now.
Do you think he's gonna go out in style if he does?
Look at that. I mean,
sadly.
she has aged very well. I mean, yeah, we know she's had some work done,
obviously, but she's got the money to.
But she's got the money to. If you got the money to, go for it, right?
Yeah, if you got it, flaunt it. I think that's
if
our
you don't,
show.
If you don't got it, get it installed.
That's what a lot of starlets do nowadays.
Yeah.
I want my butt done, so I'm just going to install one.
How is Pat Sajak aged?
Oh my God, is this what we've turned it into?
Yeah.
I'm rolling with it. Let's do it.
The horrors.
The horrors.
Now, no, Pat Sajak now, not Pat Sajak nude.
I mean, you could, but nobody wants to see it.
Yeah, please don't.
No.
Hey, he's aged good too. He's taking care of himself.
That's good. I wonder if he's on a diet.
What about a dye?
Kirkin.
You getting hurt? Excuse me, monsieur. I have to poop.
Excuse me, monsieur.
You know what it is? It's where they're absorbing the life out of everyone that spins that wheel.
That's what it is.
Every time you spin that wheel, you're giving a little of your life to them.
Goodness, this image is huge.
And
there it is. He's aged well too.
Yeah, he doesn't look bad.
He doesn't know.
He's looking good. I'm glad to see he still has hair. It's probably fake,
toupee,
but at least he has hair.
Hello?
But anyway, that's how. Yeah, it's going that good that we're still on. Hi, Chrissy. Go ahead and get that off. Get that off. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down for today.
Yeah, I think we've ran out for today.
Yeah, we have. I mean, there wasn't a lot to really talk about. I can't believe we stretched out the Captain Marvel thing as far as we did.
Oh, I could have gave spoil.
No.
Honestly, with y'all's blessing, I would like to do an actual spoiler review, separate video. Actually, tag it. Review warning spoilers.
See, I don't want to spoil for me. I don't want to spoil for me.
that really don't want to go see it.
I killed you.
I know. Thank you.
What happened?
She's like, I thought it was only an hour long.
Yeah, but it's a live podcast. We go as long as we flipping want to.
Just because we have hit 2 hours, I think, at one point or another.
Wait, have we?
We need to be way more interesting before we start doing more than an hour.
I know.
Yeah.
We are so freaking boring.
We are.
I don't know.
That's why we have a show that's called
so.
Nobody's Listening.
Yep.
Yeah, because literally nobody's listening.
Nobody's listening. Yep. We're background noise. We're the Jag of today.
Yep.
Just put us on. Take us like Tylenol.
Maybe half of Hollywood will catch fire between here and next week, so we'll have tons to talk about.
I don't care what it is. I want something that's good, that's spicy.
Like a spicy meatball.
Like a spicy meatball. I want something that good. I want something that we've got the hot take and ready to go. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and end this episode. We know it's not the most grand thing that we've ever done, but there was just nothing we could do about it. We searched everywhere, high and low, and unless you want us to be another YouTube talking about politics, which we try hard to stay away from.
Outside of Hollywood games.
We try hard to kind of do mainly pop culture and video games, comic books, anime, yada yada yada. But there just wasn't a lot this week.
If it's something political affecting that,
we will hit on the subject. Definitely, I'm totally down for that. But
I'm a violent individual. I like hitting on things. Not violent.
That's why he has a.
I'm not violent.
God, save us. But anyway, that's the end of the show, everybody. Thank you for joining us, JAK Live. Nobody's listening. We're happy that you guys were here with
all
us.
All three of
Always.
you.
All 5 and 6, how many it was of you.
back
We don't.
down to 3. It's winding down.
It's winding down. It's the
They're
end.
tired
of, the
of
show.
us.
Yeah, they've had enough. We appreciate
enough
you
of
for
that stupid
tolerating
shit.
us for as long as you have. If we got on to a little bit of a rant, I know Alex did at one point. You started giving spoilers away. That's what scared people away.
That's why they left.
Yeah, they left because of that. Shame on you, Alex. You should be
Well,
ashamed.
I mean, it's hard to talk about that movie without spoiling a little.
But anyway, we appreciate you guys. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter. Both our individual Twitters, as well as you can go and check
Mine
out our.
is
Wait, this is. That's right, baby.
Just
I love
with
you,
me.
baby.
Just the tip.
We appreciate you guys. We
This
will see you
man's a
next
deacon in
week.
his church.
Are you?
No, I don't go to church. I ought to.
Take me to church. No. We'll talk to you guys next Friday. Don't forget the poll. You can also check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon. Shameless plugs. I doubt you care or not even listening, really. I'm not even listening. What are we doing?
We're closing down.
Oh, we're closing down. Anyway, talk to you guys later. I'm Kyle the Irishman Morrow.
Alex Fatman Gregory.
James Papa Fozzie Leach.
And don't forget to
like.
Share.
subscribe. We'll see you guys next Friday, and hopefully we will have a way better selection than we did this week.
Have a good weekend.
Deuces. Peace. Shocker.
All the good girls you take out for dinner, but all the bad girls you take out for liquor. All the good girls, they don't pull the trigger, but all the bad girls, they pull it much quicker. It's never too late to get down and party, switching from good to bad, cause you're not a feeling inside, oh inside your body. Let it come out with shots of Bacardi. Just let your body go. We'll take it nice and slow. Just let your mind be free and come in close. All the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they get backstage. Oh, the good girls, they go to heaven, but the bad girls, they